The 20th of December marks 300 days since Russian full-scale invasion of Ukraine, and there are now renewed concerns over Russia possibly preparing a fresh attack and whether it could come from the north, specifically from Belarus. To discuss this, I'm now joined by Yuri Sak, an advisor to Ukraine's defense ministry. Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Mr. Sak, what's your assessment of the possible renewed attack by Russia, specifically whether this could be an attack from the north and from Belarus?
Ukrainian armed forces have been preparing actually for the possible ground invasion from Belarus for a long time now, because throughout these 300 days, we have seen combat drills inside the Belarusian territory. We have seen that Belarus is already and has been used by Russia as a launching pad for their missile attacks, for their aerial bombardments. We have seen the visit of the leader of Kremlin yesterday to Belarus. Probably one of the issues that was discussed was the attempt to convince the leader of Belarus to actually join the forces with the terrorist state and conduct the ground invasion. But again, I will repeat that Ukrainian army has fortified our border with Belarus sufficiently. And this is why our Ministry of Defense, our General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, is regularly issuing public warnings to the Belarusian army. They don't have to do this. They don't have to listen to the two mad dictators. They have to stay at home with their families, because if, God forbid, they will decide to launch an invasion, this will be the consequences for them will be catastrophic, because we are well prepared, we are well fortified, we have sufficient weapons, we have sufficient military reserves in terms of personnel. So we are confident that Belarusian people, Belarusian army, that's not what they need. They just need to stay away from this and let us finish the war with the aggressor on our own.